On Thursday night, the NBA draft saw former W.J. Keenan standout Dillon Jones taken by the Oklahoma City Thunder with the 26th overall selection. Dillon, of course, won a state title in 2019, and after finishing up his prep career at Sunrise Christian Prep in Kansas, he started at Weber State, where back in the spring he was named the MVP of the Big Sky Conference, and he left Weber State as the all-time leader in steals, second all-time in assists and free throws made, third in rebounding, and fifth all-time in scoring. So he was quite an intriguing prospect, and the Thunder spent a total of 5 second-round draft picks to acquire that selection in order to take Dillon, who spent part of his weekend with the other OKC draft picks and general manager Sam Presti for a photo op with their new colors. And for Dillon, a chance to reflect on his journey to this point, and a big part of that journey was returning to Weber State for his senior season.
You know, you grow up wanting to play in the NBA as your goal for forever, and for me, that was the closest I ever had been at the Combine last year. You know, I was in the jersey with the logos in it. I was doing workouts, and it was, you know, everything you wish for. And, you know, I turned it down. And it was, at the time, it was like the toughest thing I've ever done. My brother told me something that really made my decision last year. He was just like, you know, you could probably run up and down the court and, you know, be in the NBA and just say you in it, but like, what does that do for you? You know, and your goal shouldn't be to make it. He kind of switched my perspective as I was going through it. He was like, your goal shouldn't be to make it, your goal should be to stay. And I think going back to school and learning another year and, you know, igniting that fire of me looking my dreams in my face and then having to take the step back and, you know, do what's best for me, it created a different person. I don't know how else to put it. And I think that's the biggest thing it did for me, and I think it just worked out how it was supposed to. My toughness and my ability to just go through anything, and you know, the things that seem hard for people that don't want to do those things, those are the things I love to do. So whatever that may be, that's just kind of how I would describe myself.